Hi all, just a short video now, full speed ahead preparing for our event, Primasol Bridge event at the 80th anniversary Games Day, Western Gamers in Sydney. I needed some of these trees. I've got 3 of these GW trees, Games Workshop trees. They're super expensive and they're hard to get, so if anybody wants to send me theirs, feel free to do so. But I needed some more, so what I decided to do was buy something on 3D printable. Eventually I managed to find this product here, which looked pretty good. There's a few different options and sizes. But I don't know what this person was thinking when they sculpted them up, because that is not going to do it, right? Obviously that's not going to stay there. Additionally, that's at 150%, which if you look at it compared to the Games Workshop thing, it's way smaller. I should have probably paid more attention to the scaling before I printed it. So what I decided to do to solve all those things is after I 3D printed it in resin, I drilled a hole in the base, super glued in a screw with a good bit of, I guess, holding power there. And then what I've done is I've glued to the bottom of it a washer and some 2-pot epoxy stuff, so that encapsulates the screw, holds the whole thing in there, and yeah, I think that looks a lot better. So now they're not going to fall over, not so much anyway. They're not going to fall over because they're quite bottom heavy, as opposed to this. What were you thinking, dude? So as well as that, because I've raised the height here now, it's more along the same lines as the Games Workshop one. But what I need to do now is I need to go in and sculpt the bottom, sort of sculpt some tree on the bottom there. And we'll see how that goes. Only 3 more days to go, so I better get going on it. Just in terms of if you're wanting to do something like this, this is just a washer from your local hardware store. The stuff that I use to sculpt it with is Sally's Need It, which is basically like green stuff, I guess. It comes in a tube, and you just get it out of the tube and you just cut off a piece, whatever you need, and then mix it together till it's an even texture, put it on, and that stuff there, that is super hard. Now see if I can make a mark of that. I can't make a mark in it with one hand or try the video, but it's as hard as I can possibly press it. And I was only just able, well, I can't actually find the mark now, so yep, I think that's good stuff. That's a good fix, and on to sculpting and painting.